With that, let me invite Puvan Selvanathan, who's the founder and CEO of Blue Number. They are a partner with us in Indonesia, and they're doing amazing work, and I see great potential. Puvan, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Satya, Chief Minister. I'm very grateful to have been invited here. We are doing some work in Indonesia. The thing that I would like to probably pick from what has been said before is that we can't solve climate change until we solve food. We can't solve food until we solve identity. What we do at Blue Number, and I was involved in food security and in human rights when I was at the UN. And I was working both in New York and in Geneva with companies and at the Human Rights Commission, at the Human Rights Council. And I found that the unit of analysis was sometimes stretched. The unit of analysis in these problems is the individual. And I'll pick here on what Bertrand said. I absolutely agree. What we have here is 524,000 stories, individuals, engines of growth. And so when Blue Number confers identity, it's a scalable identity that is self-sovereign, that is authenticated by the government later, at some point. The point here is to be able to get identity that can happen at scale very, very quickly so that every single farmer can become a true participant and partner with the government. That's the goal. And the cost of identity at this level is $50 for a phone. It's simply a number and an account that says, hey, I'm here. For me to ask you all to raise your hands, it requires you to just raise your hands. I don't need to know your name yet. I don't need to see your birth certificate. I don't need to see your passport. I just need to be able to count the number of people in the room. I need you to tell me what you're growing. I need you to tell me where it is. You send me the information. We'll do it that way. And when the time comes, we'll triangulate. We'll find you. When you need questions answered, we have people who can answer questions for you. But the idea of a Blue Number is to make that happen. And the most important thing about the Blue Number is that you own it. Because I see data as a wealth creator. Yes, you can farm. Sometimes prices are good. Sometimes weather is bad. But data is always worth money. If you can set up a system where if a farmer can make sure that they can feed you the data that is necessary on their climate impacts, on the fertilizers they don't use, on the offsets that they are making, on are their children going to school, then you can get the SDG indicators in and you can pay them for that data. Because otherwise you're sending people out into the field to find that data out. It's going through a process and at the end you get a report. Get a report from 524,000 people and let the algorithms do the work. That's what Blue Number does. We're happy to work with you to make that happen.
Thank you. Thank you, Puvan.